Hi there! Are you writing your memoir or your memoir book proposal? If you're trying to write and finish a polished publication standard memoir and get a book deal for your memoir, then this video is for you. In the last 5 years that I've spent writing, teaching and coaching memoir authors through the writing and traditional publication process, I've noticed that writers tend to fall into one of two categories in the way they think about their books. And both these ways of thinking can really hold you back from the success that you dream of. So the first type of writer that I meet is really focused on the book deal itself, the proposal usually. You know that you want to be traditionally published and you know that you want a big and beautiful book deal with a commercial publisher. You're ambitious and this is good. This is fine. Maybe you've got some publisher interest or you've had a conversation with an agent or an editor or someone's contacted you about your story. So you have that urgency about it and you can feel that it's really timely. So you're really honed in on getting the proposal ready. And you plan to write the manuscript when you've inked the deal. Maybe you're pouring all of your energy into the proposal itself. And I get it, book proposals take a lot out of you. The two problems though with focusing on the proposal without actually having written the manuscript as a whole is that when you do get some interest in your proposal, a publisher or an agent or an editor will want to see your manuscript, and sooner rather than later. The other problem with this approach is that what you show in a memoir proposal itself also needs to be shown in the manuscript. And often you can't identify these aspects until you've gone quiet to write a fair chunk of the draft. I've seen writers sell books on proposal that when it came time to write the draft, they actually felt a bit sick at what they had to do, because marketing a book is very different to the actual writing of the manuscript. And it's because it's a different mindset for the writing and the sales piece. So to ground your proposal in your honest, compelling, authentic work, which, by the way, the first place that agents and publishers look is the synopsis and the sample chapters of your proposal. You'll need to spend some time working on the manuscript before you talk to anyone about it. This is key. You can't tune into your inner voice when you're standing on stage, playing sets on request and focused on your audience. The other thing that I see is the opposite type of writer, which is actually more common because most writers that I know are introverts naturally. And this is the writer who has spent 5 or 10 or 12 or 15 years going to memoir or craft workshops, getting feedback, picking it up, starting it over again whenever they get a fresh piece of information or insight, never actually understanding the fundamentals of what makes a memoir work and how to thread these together. You might go to a workshop or a class on setting a scene or using a certain narrative technique, and then you might decide to switch from first-person memoir to a series of essays, and so it goes on. This is actually a way that writers sabotage their publishing dreams, and it comes from fear because, hey, when you never finish your memoir, you can't get rejected, right? You don't have to send it to anyone. And neither of these ways is an efficient or empowering way to write a publication standard memoir draft and actually make the big leap that you want, which is understanding the story that you want to tell, articulating it, writing it well, and seeing it in print form with the lovely stamp of a publishing house on the spine. So, if you'd like to know a simple process for overcoming these blocks, understanding what actually goes into a compelling memoir manuscript and proposal that sells, and how to get it written in months, not years, I've just recorded a free training which you can watch on demand. It's called How to Write a Memoir in Months, and it's the process that I followed to write and revise my own published memoir for publication. You can sign up for the recording and I'll send you the link to watch the replay straight away. It's only available for a limited time, so make sure that you actually, when you sign up to watch it, you can actually watch it. And what you learn could save you years of confusion and clarify elements of the process that you've wondered about for decades. I have not seen this stuff taught anywhere, which is why I'm so passionate about teaching it. A lot of it is mindset, to be honest. So if you'd like to watch my free training, How to Write a Memoir Draft in Months or Years, rather than decades, sign up and I'll send you the replay straight away.